Best friend cut me off during her pregnancy. Turns out, her baby daddy was behind the disappearance. I 25F had been with my best friend Jessica 24F for over 5 years. We met while we were both working at McDonald's when we were both 18, started the same day and became best friends ever since. Even though our lives turned out quite differently, as I ended up finishing my degree and became an accountant, and Jess became a janitor at the university, I still loved her very much and we maintained to be our original self as when we were 18. All this until a year and a half ago, while she's working at the university, she met this fella funnel who's 69 years old 2 years ago and starting to see him romantically. At first, I wasn't a fan of the relationship, as there's such an age difference. But Jess moved in with him and I started to accept their relationship and got to know this Funnel guy. Funnel has 2 daughters in their late 40s and a son in his early 30s, has grandkids in their late teens and early 20s. Overall, this guy makes me so uncomfortable as he is quite creepy. But hey, as long as Jess is happy, I'm happy. About half a year ago, I recognized that Jess's body changed and asked if had her period. She answered no, so we went and got some pregnancy test. Of course, it came back all positive, all 3 of them. She stated that she hasn't had her period for over 2 months. When we found out, I offered anything I could possibly think of, driving her as she does not have a car or license, offered her financial assistance as I make significantly more than she does and shelter as I own my house and has spare rooms, as she never paid rent in her life. She lived with her mother before she moved in with the old fella. I told her that whatever she needs I will be there, but first thing first, we need to go see an OB-GYN. She said yes and I drove her home. 2 days later I asked if she wanted to book an appointment and when should I take some time off work to take her to these appointments. She told me she had her period, and she doesn't think she is pregnant. I stated okay, we still need to go see a doctor and get you checked since it may be a miscarriage. She then basically ghosted me. I tried reaching out multiple times and got 0 answers or reply. Her mother even reached out to me to see if I have been in contact with her as she had not been in contact with her for a while, which is super unusual for her as we are constantly in contact. I was super worried about her well-being as the old fella might be controlling and telling her that she can't share her pregnancy with anyone, as we live in a small town. After 3 weeks of trying to contact her, I gave up and told her that if she doesn't want my help or want me in her life anymore, I will be happy to cut contact with her. No reply. So, I blocked her number, her social media. Now half a year later, I found out she is very pregnant, still living with the old fella that's probably going to die sooner than later due to him being an alcoholic and of history of cancer, leaving her with nothing as he does not own anything and lives paycheck to paycheck. Am I the idiot? To just leave her knowing that her and the baby will struggle. Now for the comments. Commenter 1: not the idiot, she has what she looked for. She also stopped talking to you. She abandoned you and preferred to stay with an old man twice her age. She stopped talking to you, why should you be the one to come back? Original poster: I guess I just want to get through her what she's signing up for if she does not have any support. She hates her mother and has no other friends. Commenter 2: wait, you thought she might be being controlled by a man who has an entire family behind him, so you called a few times and gave up then blocked her? Cutting off people doesn't make you the asshole, but it sounds like you suspecting something was wrong but made nearly no effort to check on her, then very carelessly threw her away. Like not going over there with her mother as well and physically seeing her, demanding to talk with her and find out if everything is okay. For me, makes her the idiot. Original poster: she's 24, his family probably does not know about the pregnancy as he introduced her to them as his roommate. I texted and called 10x if not 20x times with no responses, even with ultimatums that if she doesn't get back to me, I will have to cut contact due to my own mental health. Update: Jess 24 had the baby, and after 10 months of no contact, she reached out. We went for coffee, and she updated me what happened in those 10 months, and admitted she cut me off on purpose, as she is jealous of my accomplishments. The 70-year-old baby daddy is now 71 and he asked not to be on the birth certificate and he's not. He hid the baby from his family, 3 adult kids in their 40s. He was not there during the delivery and didn't even bother going to the hospital. She got kicked out of his apartment and living with her abusive mother, where she desperately wants to move out. The reason why she reached out is because she ran out of money due to her shopping addiction and she now needs support. She asked if she could stay at one of my rental properties for free or if she can borrow some money from me. It was an easy decision for me, as I told her straight up that I'm not an ATM machine, and if she would have kept me as a friend 10 months ago, I would have considered to help her. However, I am still willing to be friends and work on our friendship. She was pretty upset about it and said that since I am so well off, I should help her. I told her no again and said we will revisit this conversation again if we maintain friends. Well, since that conversation I invited her to have lunch and coffee a few times. And stop paying for things and driving her around like I did before. She stopped communicating with me immediately. I guess my question is, am I the idiot? To put her out on the streets? She contacted low-income housing. They stated there's a 5-year wait. Then she contacted social assistance. They told her she does not qualify as her income including CBB is above threshold. During this, I found a bunch of cheap rental property for her around $900 per month for 2-bed 1-bath downtown area, which is unheard of. She did not even bother contacting the landlord. Now for the comments. Commenter 1, not the idiot. It's called child support for a reason. She needs to get it. Original poster, can she get child support if he's not on the birth certificate? Commenter 2, of course, getting out of child support 100% free and clear is as easy as not signing the birth certificate. That's why paternity cases don't exist, and you've never heard of women finding out which boyfriend gathered their child and getting support. Seriously, how is this a question? Yes, she made it harder for herself, but she can go to court and demand he take a paternity test. If he refuses, the court will presume he's the father and order support based on his earning capability. Commenter 3, did she have a job before falling pregnant? Original poster, she had a job as a janitor, but now on employment insurance due to maternity leave. Commenter 3, I take it you're in Canada? At his age, he'd be receiving Canadian pension. Are there survivorship benefits with Canadian pension plan like there is with US Social Security? As an aside, though, if she's low income with no father on record, her child tax benefit will be minimum $600,700 month. So, she should be okay between CTB and the baby bonus. Not rolling in it, but if her mother isn't making her pay rent, utilities, she should be okay. She just must not be an idiot. Original poster, yes, I am in Canada. He has pension, old age pension, Canadian pension plan and income from working. She has child benefits which is $660 per month. Which is $800 something bi-weekly or weekly, but she has shopping addiction. Each time we go out she spends $200 on random stuff like new clothes or jewelries. No child support from baby daddy so far though.